Okay, so I went and found some follow-up comments from this man on the Reddit thread. He says, I want to understand if I was right to tell my wife that I felt her off days were for family issues and not personal days for her to choose what to do with. I inadvertently caused an argument. This is where I think that he went a little bit wrong because he thought that he got to decide what she was doing with her time off instead of having a discussion. And from some of his other follow up comments, I think that he started to see the errors in his way. So let's get into a little bit more. Okay, so this person said to him, some of my best times were volunteering at my kids' school, and they will tell you the same. Don't take that away from your wife and kids. If you can try to carve more time for yourself to be there for them too, you won't regret it. Even if the baseboards are dirty, they'll just remember that you showed up. And then his response was, Jesus, you didn't have to go right for my emotions. LOL. Well spoken. Thank you for taking the time to write that. It's an awesome perspective. I might be focusing on the wrong aspects of my life. So that right there shows me that he is open to criticism and open to change. So that is a good thing, in my opinion. I also can see that he is not a bad guy, just a little bit off in his wording and maybe in the heat of the moment. Because as people were giving him comments, he was understanding where they were coming from. He says, I can see that I'm pretty much 95% wrong here, and maybe my wife could have gone about this 5% better. I owe her flowers. And the reason why this is a good conversation to have is that sometimes as situations change, the conversations need to be updated as well. The what people agree on might need to be updated as well, because we don't know why the wife decided to start volunteering. We don't know if the child was having emotional issues, behavioral issues, or anything like that. So there might have been a reason that she took that on. Something might have been happening at school. You never know. Or maybe she just needed some time outside of the home, because social isolation is a real thing when you are constantly either at home or with the kids. With the kids at work or just in that bubble. Sometimes speaking to other adults is great for your emotional well-being. So this is the follow up. I believe that initially he was a little out of pocket, but I do believe that this relationship could be salvaged because he is open and willing to communicate and take her perspective into consideration. Y'all weigh in.